Well, everybody, Amazon did it again. We're back, and it's your old pal Chuck, and we're taking a look at from the Transformers Siege line. This is the Decepticon, Micromaster, Sports Car Patrol, Hyperdrive, and Blackjack. As I just said, apparently Amazon has some stock of these figures. They were up for this set, and the Off-Road Patrol were up to order, where Amazon would say, you know, we'll ship it as soon as we get the stock in. Well, within a day of ordering, I got a notification that the delivery date for this set would be today, which I believe is June 12th, for those of you looking in the future. And sure enough, I got one-day delivery, so here they are. They are, of course, a repaint of the Autobot Race Car Patrol that we have right here. A big difference is that the Decepticons have new heads. As you can see there, nice design. And taking a look at the DeLoreans. There you go. So, yeah, a nice touch, but to be honest, for the size and price point, I kind of think these should have been original molds, like they were back in the day. Well, to be honest, I'm not sure if these were repaints back in the day, but, you know, well, transformation is very simple. We'll start with Blackjack. Yes, this is the same Blackjack that was a Legion Scout figure, excuse me, in Combiner Wars. It was like the chess drone of Motormaster. Just bring the arms together and then fit these the chest piece, the hood piece, excuse me, up and over, just like so. Obviously something now wants to be difficult and not line up properly. There we go. So get that all together, and then just fold up the legs. And there's some tabs that fit into the slots on the bottom of the feet. And there you have a black DeLorean-ish vehicle. Hyperdrive. Yeah. Bring the legs together. Bring the arms down. They peg into the side here. Make sure you get it back all the way, that it pegs in properly. Nice tabs. Bring the hood down and over, fold them up, and presto changeo, you've got a little blue sports car. So yeah, one thing I should mention is that these tend to have tighter joints than the Race Car Patrol, so that has it going for them. You know, let's do a little quick comparison with the Autobots versions of these vehicles as I hurriedly transform them. Yeah, there we go, there we go. So now we have two DeLoreans in this line, so I guess that's good, you know, especially now with, some of you might know, the documentary on DeLorean is coming out. Documentary with some dramatic reenactments, so I guess it's mockumentary, dramudary, or whatever, I don't know, but there you go. So it's basically the same cars doing just in different colors. So yeah, of course there is the combined weapon mode. We'll start with Blackjack. Flip the legs back out, rotate it around at the waist, and then get your hand in there. And try to get the, you want to grab the little handle peg, just like so. And then grab Hyperdrive. Basically the same thing, just you're not going to rotate the legs around. Although, just to note, this does have a waist joint, so flip the hood all the way back, flip out the handle, And then, let's see, basically, forget how this, who goes on top, where, oh, do not fold that, hood back and then just peg the one into the other. You may want to adjust the legs so it kind of sits in the crotch. There's like some grooves, and there you have the combined weapon, which basically looks like two cars on top of one another. Not really impressive. I mean, you do have the ports there if you want to put in blast effects. Now, I haven't tried this, but I'm fairly certain you can obviously swap the cars around and do a little cross combining if that's your style. So we'll do this, do that, get a little something like that going, you know, and then maybe Mr. DeLorean's vehicle. Yes, ever hear the Ace Frehley song Rock Soldiers? You know, where he talks about crashing his car. It was a DeLorean. It's the legendary phrase of Mr. DeLorean's car. So there we go. And then, see, you notice how I'm saying, like, they was splitting apart. The Decepticons, at least, have it going for them that the legs do stay together. Then again, that could just be also because I tend to get the earlier releases, so there you go, you get that. And just for fun, let's see, because you, like I said, these do rotate at the waist, so of course that had to happen. Oh, that's because I was blocking a joint there. So do that, rotate that around, bring it all back in, close it up, and you can do stuff like this and, you know, create your own weapon designs. That could basically, now this one might be a little difficult just because this does have a shorter peg. Oh, nope, got it. So there you go, plenty of options. So we'll pause and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so at the end of the day, the Decepticon Sports Car Patrol is just a repaint of the Autobot Race Car Patrol with new heads. The combined weapon mode is still two cars looking like they're doing something inappropriate and not as inventive as the other combinations that we've seen thus far in the line. Maybe I'd be a little more receptive to them if they weren't, you know, repaints with new heads and just entirely new molds. Who knows? Hopefully the off-road patrol comes sooner than later, because I really do find it odd, this whole distribution thing, where it's like, you know, people are finding Refractor and Bruns, but no Red Alert, and here's the Sports Car Patrol without the off-road patrol. Now, I do believe these are part of the last wave of Micromasters. Maybe there's another wave coming, I'm not sure. But, as I said, I think you can get these off of Amazon right now. So, if you're interested, go ahead. This is your old pal Chuck for Hyperdrive and Blackjack. We will see you next time.